Hello guys, welcome to this new lecture about accounting reporting. So guys, accounting reporting is the systematic process of gathering, summarizing and presenting a company financial transaction into standardized statements like the balance sheet and income statement. This formal report adheres strictly to international frameworks such as IFRS or GAAP to ensure consistency, transparency and regulatory compliance. And guys, their primary objective is to provide an accurate retrospective snapshot of the organization's financial health and performance over a specific period. Ultimately, they serve as the official legal record used to communicate financial reality to external stakeholders, including investors and auditors and banks and tax authorities. And we can see, guys, in the general ledger, all the entries of the journal's entry. If we go here, accounting, go to general ledger, we can see here, guys, all the entries of the journal entries. We can find it here, and the journal items, guys, if we see it in the journal's entry, if we go here to the journal entries, here configuration, here accounting, journal entries, we can find all the journal entries here, and the journal items, guys, if we see in the journal entries, go to the journal entries here and open any one. We can see here the journal items. So the journal items, it's a piece of the journal entries. So guys, if we open the journal items from here, go to the journal items here, journal items, review, choose journal items, and click in the setting icon here. We can see more details if we check the box for this other options. For example, the taxes, or the account, or the dividend of the analytic distribution, like this. So guys, if you go back now to the general ledger, go to the general ledger here, reporting, general ledger, open it. We can see here the search bar to find any account we want. And here the filter of date. Also the filter of journal. You can choose any journal you want to see the data of it in the general ledger. Also here, guys, in analytic account filter, and here post entries filter, you can choose draft entries of the hierarchy and the subtotals to view the general ledger in the form of the charts of accounts. If we choose it, you can see it in view of the charts of accounts. Also, guys, we have this option, unfollowed all, to open all the charts of accounts here, and you can see it in more details. All the accounts are open. And guys, finally, the general ledger, after we get the balance from it, here it's go to the trial balance report. And guys, the trial balance, it's the report when we can find the details. Open it, trial balance here, reporting, trial balance. And if you want more details, we will find them in the general ledger. So guys, for example, this account, cash in trial balance, cash register. If we want to see more details, click in these three points here and choose the general ledger or journal items. And guys, if we see the same account in the general ledger, we can see it in the details directly here, general ledger. We will choose cash register. The cash register, it's here, and it's in details with the invoices and bills and everything and payment. And this is more detailed than the trial balance. Also guys, if we see in the profit and loss report here, go to profit and loss report, we have the comparison to compare between different periods. For example, this between the first fiscal year and 2027, and here to custom date, and here the same period last year, and here to compare. And then we can see here the percentage of difference between the 2 years, and it's the percentage of increasing or decreasing between the periods. And here the analytic filter to choose a specific analytic account to choose any analytic account you want, for example HER. You can see here only the HER profit and loss report. Also here this option to show the amount in Algerian dinars with the decimal points in the second one. You can see the decimal numbers disappear from here. And here guys, to see the amounts in 100Ks. Also have this option to see in millions, the amounts in millions. Also guys, this option of budget to create a new budget. For example, hurricane budget, create. This is the hurricane budget. And then we created to see the difference between the consuming of the budget in real and the virtual budget we create in advance. Also guys, if your company location in the Middle East, for example, or Europe or America, you can add here the amount directly from the report. And some other accounting rules in Algeria, for example, you cannot add it from here because the accounting system here in Algeria is very complicated. So after we add the budget guys, choose from the slide financial budget here. Here in configuration, financial budgets. And there we can see the new budget we created here. And you can modify it also from here. Amount and the account and the amount. Now if you go back here guys, the profit and loss report, and see this setting button here is the right. We can edit the form of the report here in the lines, and here the column. Also here the options button here to modify, but that's advanced, don't touch it. And if you want to learn it, only if you are in a virtual data, because if you do anything wrong, you will crash the report directly. Moreover guys, if we see here cash and flow statement reports, this, we use it to know the cash in the beginning of the period here, this amount, and here down the closing balance of the cash. And guys, there are 4 sections of cash flows. The first one from operations, this one, it's belongs to the operation activities like the payments from the customer and the suppliers. Also the second section from investing activities here, like buying assets, and the third one, for example, to get loans here, the amount from getting loans, and selling financial papers and documents. And the last one guys, from unclassified activities to any activities not belong to the 3 first cash flows activities. And guys, we must know that if the operation activity here is the largest amount here. That means the company make the majority of their profits from the production activities, and that's good. And if we find the opposite, guys, for example, the investing activities, it's the largest amount here. That means the company sell the assets of the company to make cash flow profits, and that's a risky situation to the company. Also, guys, the executive summary here, if we open it, executive in review, no, here in reporting, executive summary. Here to know the cash and the profitability and the balance sheet with a few details, and that's for the company administrations, crew, and the owners. We can see here the receivable from the customers and the payables amounts. Also the performance like gross profits, margin, and the return on investments. Also here the average days of debtors and creditors. Moreover, guys, we have the journal's audit report here to see the total of every journals and everything happen in every journals. Also we have the partner ledger, guys, to analyze here. Partner ledger to analyze all the partners amounts. Moreover, guys, we can see here the aged receivable. If we see here, aged receivable, and this report to see my own amounts from the customers and also the aged papers here, guys. To see the amount. After that, guys, we will go back here to the aged receivable, and if we choose the end of May here, end of the month May, we can see the amounts from the customers that we didn't receive it yet. Here at date, but we expect to receive it in the next month, and here after 2 months, this the next month, and this after 2 months. Also, guys, up here we can change 30 days to any period we want. 100 days to 1000 days. Also, guys, we have the invoices analyze report here. We go here, review. If you go here to reporting, to invoice analysis, to see the amounts and the numbers, and the numbers of invoices every client have. And if we choose to see it in pivot here, guys, we detailed what we want to see from the measures button here. Shows the margin if you want. You can see the margin here, and any other option like total currency, productivity, product quantity, inventory value, average price, and here count if you want. Also here, guys, from up you can filter the data to invoice the vendors, the partners, the salesperson, like this, Rسمية in this case. After that, guys, we have the analytic report here. If we open it, we can see the details of the analytic accounts, the amounts and the branches, and also the departments. Shows from here. Projects, division, activity, branches. You can detail it, everything. We have here the branches and activities, and there we can see everything connected to the analytic accounts, like the depreciation. After that, we can see the depreciation reports schedule from here. Here, guys, this report to see the assets and the depreciation to each one of them. Like here, we have details more and more. We have this laptop, the duration, we have the method, the assets amount and the depreciation amount and on the book value in the end of the year, the first year of fiscal 2025. Also guys, we have the loan analysis from here. Go here to here guys, in review, loan analysis. Also the budget report guys. Here you can see the budget report. And here, open it. To see our budget details. So that's it guys, we finish the accounting model. See you in the next lecture in a new model. Thank you for watching. See you guys. Your trainer, رسمية.